Hello friends, this is Priyanka. Welcome back to my channel. Now today we are going to be using watercolors to paint a tree. Now it may sound very simple, but trust me, it is simple. Okay, so I'm starting by prepping my paper. Now, why I decided to do this was just because it has so many elements that we don't really realize. Like you do see me over here, I am first trying to make just some, apply some background color. It is not important, however, these small details will enhance your painting. You can use acrylics, you can use watercolor, whatever your preference may be. I am using watercolor today. In this particular picture of ours, in this particular painting, our tree is going to be the main focus. So the colors of the tree, the description, the entire detailing, that is what I'm going to focus. These colors that you see doesn't really follow any pattern because it's going to be my background. You can choose anything to be your background because it's going to be as an supporting actor, if you may. It is going to be very subtle. I just want it to have a shade in the background, like how we stand and our shadow is there. However, it's a very subtle reminder that it is sunlight. It is not going to take the focus off of us. Now we are going to start our tree. So again, I am starting with just one shade of it. I am going to go ahead and make the basic structure, and I do want to talk about this later a little more, but before that, just go ahead and make the basic the shape of the tree. As far as the detailing goes, we can always enhance what we want, how the shadows should be, how the curves should be, how the branches are to be later on as well. With painting, you have to give it time. That's what my understanding is. What I mean to say is, it is a layering work. If you are patient and if you let it dry and you create more layers, may it be with different colors or the same color, it will just enhance your project. Now, once my first layer was dry, I introduced the second layer with a little darker shade, just because I want to give the effect of how the sunlight is going to fall. Now, the entire part of the painting is not going to have the same amount of sunlight. When it's a tree, if the sun is bright up in the sky, maybe the topmost leaves would be lighter, the branches on the edges will be lighter, but the inner core, the bottom part of the tree would have slightly darker edges. So similarly, I want to give that texture. Few of the roots will be a little darker than the rest of the tree. So I am going to layer my painting one by one, and I find that it is such an easy process. The only thing is, it is a little time consuming. If you want to fasten your project, if you have a bigger painting, or if you want to really get it done with, you can use a hair dryer. Just let it dry and just create different layers, different colors of textures and everything else. Like over here, as I showed you at the beginning, the green was just in the background. It made no sense. It was all scrambled up. But that was my intention, because it's not supposed to give all the the texture of the leaf or the shapes of the leaf. What I want is that when I do introduce this darker color, it should just be visible from between these dark colors. It gives it the effect that, okay, few of the leaves are going to be lighter, few of the leaves are darker. I really am a believer on layers. As many as you can introduce, it is going to just keep on adding depth to your painting. Not only that, but also you don't really have to stop anywhere. What I mean to say by that is that once, say for example, right now, where I am looking from, I wasn't that happy with my tree. I wanted a little more something to it, so I continued to work on it. So it may look like your project at that particular point of time, that no, it doesn't really, reflect what you had in mind. So to that I say, please give it some time. Right now the paper is wet, it will show you a totally different image. Once it's dry, the colors are going to be more vibrant, it's gonna be a little more different texture, it's gonna look crisp. Also, if you take a break in between, you'll get a fresh set of eyes once you return. So just play with it, don't be disappointed. Usually the work in progress always look different at the beginning, and by the time you finish it, it's always so unique, always so great. So these are majorly the points to it. Please remember that with watercoloring, no matter what color you start with, it is going to be lighter once it's dries out. Even when I've used such darker colors, whatever I am seeing on the screen at the moment, my camera didn't catch it, but in real life it's going to be at least a shade lighter. With acrylic, that is the main difference. What you see is what you get. I find it to be so more glossier, more reflective towards light, but watercolors, I find them to be a little more subtle. So if you want like really a picture which pops out, you may want to switch to that. That is a very good option. You can use the watercolors to be just there in the background, like you can see the blue of the sky or the flooring, just the subtle look. You can achieve that also with acrylic, but you have to really dilute your paint. This is the major difference with acrylic and watercolor, that acrylic is popular all around because you can make it really thin, you can dilute as much as water as you want, and you can make it really thin like watercolors. However, watercolors I prefer whenever I want a very subtle look. So as you see here, I am building up my layers. I wasn't happy how the floor was looking to me, so I added a little more water, little more texture, little more color to it, and soon we are getting to our final image. So just keep going, do not leave it in between, and the more strokes you do, this is another thing, it will leave a mark. Like it won't just blend in from your previous strokes. The fresh watercolor strokes will always leave the mark, like how you see on the tree trunk. Whichever stroke I introduced at the end will definitely leave a mark. So this is pretty much it. As I said, our main focus is going to be the tree. If you want a complete painting to be done, please leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate your support. Do not forget to subscribe if you are new here. I'll see you soon with another video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.